about 6:30. I kind of just made it here before the rain starts. Hey, this time I got my rain gear. There's only supposed to be a couple of showers and then it's supposed to stop for the day. My rain collector is about half full. I think the sticks are struggling to stay up on it now. So I'm going to poke a couple of little holes right where it is now. Should be enough in it to refill my bottle completely. Show you that in a little bit. Right now I'm just going to sit and wait out the rain a little bit here. Probably get some stuff ready for to start a fire. I hope it don't rain all day again today. I really hope it don't rain all day again today. Yeah. Still waiting on the rain to stop. Getting harder. Oh boy, I hope this. I'm soon gonna light fire anyway, just because I want. My fire pit's only getting wetter. So I'm gonna light fire soon anyway, just because. I'm just gonna give it another probably 10 or 15 minutes. I've been sat here for probably 15 minutes or so, not very long. Well, it's only supposed to be showers, but this has been pretty steady. It hasn't slowed down. It's gotten harder a little bit, but it hasn't slowed down at all. What do you do? I'm too wet. Let me show you my rain collector. Look at that. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to poke a couple of little holes. Just so that it doesn't overfill, because I'm pretty sure that's my limits right there. Yeah, it's raining now. it's gonna get rain now. Get rain out. Fire and rain. I should keep that going for a while. Get a look at what I've done here. I crossed this way and this way and again. The underside ones are gonna all burn. The top ones are getting a little wet from the rain, but they'll dry out and burn off anyway. Smoke coming out of that boy. Is it? Hopefully that should burn for a little while. I'm just gonna sit and wait. And see how much of the rain either keeps coming or passes by. Hopefully it passes by. Okay, so here's the scoop. Still raining. Probably about an hour. Sitting around here, poking at the fire, keeping it going. Because of the way the wind is blowing, which is predominantly this way, which is away from all of my area, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to string up my tarp through this area and make it into a little shelter that I can get up and do a few things. Probably wander out, get some wood, haul some wood there and chop away at it or whatever, because basically all I'm doing is sitting here and it's kind of dull. So that's my next little project. I got some nice rope in my backpack and that I'm going to use to string across, make a ridge line, hang my tarp over, and then tie it out. And let's see how that goes, because it's a nice big tarp. You guys seen it. I used it last time for my hammock. This time, rain shelter. So Well, by no means perfect, but you know what? It'll do. Alright. I'm happy. Already getting some water build up. I mean, you can see that on the camera, can you? Yeah. A little bit. A little bit. Okay. Decent tarp. The wind. I'm not going to do this one with this, but you know what? This is a pretty sizable piece, and it never hurt the blade at all. I haven't been using the saw. I could, actually. Not around a bit. Gerber. I gotta say, I am impressed with this. I am impressed with the Gerber knife. Little machete. It's a short machete, but it works really well, and the blade is holding up really well considering it's almost half the thickness of the US one that I had. And the US one bent up on the first day I used it. This one now I've taken on 3 or 4 different trips and I've been using it off and on. Probably the biggest stuff I caught with it, but it works really well. Really well. I would definitely recommend it. And hey, it was only like $25. So It's not that bad. Have a little look at some of my stuff. Well, the new thing anyway. This is a dry bag. I ordered. It's only a small 10 litre, I believe. Yep, 10 litre dry bag. I'm using it for my food. These can be used as backpacks. I'm just using it for food storage because there isn't really any bears, but there are coyotes. So any nights that I would be staying overnight, I've taken all of my food and put it in this. And this I can hang in a tree using these. Put a string through here. I can string that up in a tree, and that'll be fine. Coyotes won't be able to get at it. And if any bears happen to come along, they won't get at it either. I don't expect to see bears, but there are bears in Newfoundland. So, all in possibilities. And on the stranger side, there has been polar bears around. Yeah, there's lots of icebergs around this year, so they tend to come in on those. And them you don't want to, I wouldn't want to run into a polar bear. Or run into a grizzly bear than a polar bear, honestly. But yeah, so that's my newest edition. Also, I've got some more stuff coming in the mail. Once I get that, I'll have a little video about my new stuff that I get in. Great. I'm glad I set the tarp up. I don't know if this rain is going to stop. Well, that thing is, I got to take it down. I'm hoping the rain stops so I can take it down, but if it don't, it don't. At least I got somewhere dry to go in and walk around and do a bit of stuff. If I want to sit down, I can sit in my little shelter. Yeah, when I'm getting ready to cook and stuff like that, I'll just sit in my little shelter and cook. No more getting wet. Don't want it to be sharp. Ha ha ha! That will work nicely. After dumping this a bunch of times now. Yep. It's raining. That was fun while it lasted. Weather says it's supposed to clear off by 10 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock now. I'll give it the next hour and see how it goes. Like I say, I'm not staying here all day. If it's staying raining again, I'll pack up. I'll take down my tarp and pack up and go home. I managed to get a little bit of wood cut up. My today's burn is what I call it. With the weather like this, it's easy enough to burn up a bit of the old wood. I'm getting a little hungry, so I think it's time to have a little something to eat. I might have, I got a couple of granola bars. And I think I got a can of Viennas. I'm gonna have those. Oh yeah. This is my dry bag. ordered from, you guessed it, Amazon. Pretty straightforward. Run over the bear. Oh yeah, yes. Let's see. Oh, my stuff in there. Just take it, squeeze the air out, roll it up. Put it together. Nature stuff. Nice, safe. Not gonna get wet. One of these days I'm going to sit on this bench and it's just going to fall. That'll be a good laugh. At my expense. Something in my cup. Better. The smoke behind it. Or in front of us. Leave it go. It hasn't rained again for, I don't know, 20 minutes. 15 or 20 minutes. So maybe that's it. It's just getting a bit windy, but I don't mind that. The wind will keep the flies away. And it'll help to dry stuff out. So, yeah, bring on the wind. Look at the ferns. There's something. They're gonna fill in this whole area. These look nice when it's filled. Already looks nice. Look nice earth. Oh. Ow. Fuck. That hurt. I'm hurt me, mommy. I'm hurt me. That worked out rather well. Let me show you this. This is the grill I've been using, see? This is, I have a new one ordered. Should be here on Monday, I hope. Today being Saturday. Saturday? No, this is Sunday. Okay, maybe tomorrow. But this grill is starting to rust. It's been left out in the weather, but it's not meant for the heat. So it's rusting. So what I'm gonna do is keep it on the fire and let it burn off, because I do want it to cook today, but I don't want to be eating rust. I'll eat from the ends, I'll cook from the ends where it's not rusty, but I still want to burn it off just because it's finally stopped raining and still overcast. But it's sufficiently warm. Humidity is starting to go up. Flies are starting to come out. I'm going to leave my tarp up for now, just in case. It may rain again. I don't know. This overcast that we're having. But that's supposed to be it for the rain. My rain collector did really well. I'm really happy with that. Got to be 4 or 5 liters of water in there for sure. That's about the maximum of what it can hold though, so I poked some holes around the sides, so if any more gets in there it'll drain out. It still has to be filtered. There's some some flies and a few twigs and that have gotten in it. But other than that, really good. I'm really happy with it. Eyes are biting. So, this is my day. When I go to leave, I might actually go the opposite way and do a little bit of exploring before I go home. Haven't decided on that yet. That might be my next trip when I get my big, I have a big 75-liter backpack. I have a 75-liter backpack on its way. Well, let's say on its way. I've ordered it. It hasn't quite shipped yet. My next trip, I really wanna do some exploring around. I wanna look for a spot, another spot that I can do up similar to this, and have hopefully by the end of the year multiple campsites throughout little wooded areas along the way down this part. There's not much woods, like I said, on this side of the harbour, not unless you go way out, which I may end up doing if I get in good enough shape for it. I could end up walking out 6 or 7 kilometers out. I know what that is in miles. I'd have to work it out. I don't want to work it out. Let's just say 6 or 7 kilometers. So that's before you hit the trees. Then it's however long you go into the trees to get a good campsite. Well, just gonna sit around for a little while, cool off a bit. I'm rather warm from wearing that stuff. My feet are a bit damp. My boots weren't completely dry when I put them on this morning. So I think I'm gonna haul the vamps out. I'm laying on that little table there now, where the heat's getting at them, and let them dry out while I'm just sitting there. I'll take my other sip. I got 2 sip pads with me. I'll take the other one and put it on the ground there so I can put my feet on it. That sounds like a plan. I'm gonna do that now while I'm just sitting around. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Now, as long as I'm careful, I have sandals that I can walk around in a little bit. If I need to get some wood or something for the fire while I'm waiting for my boots to dry. I have to haul out my vamps. I got my sock bag right there. I have to haul out my vamps and get those hung over the fire. I may actually use my tripod for that, which would be a good idea because they'll be directly over the fire then, and that'll dry them out really good. That's what I'll do. That is what I'll do. Yes, you're okay from there. Still getting a little bit of rainwater dripping off some of the trees, nothing major. Time I gets ready to go, everything will be dried out today. The wind will have it all shook off for the most part. Not anticipating having to put back on my rain gear. So I'm going to put that away. It's one less thing to worry about then. Just going to stoke up this fire in there a little bit. And let my boots dry out in there a little bit. They're practically dry now. Socks dried out. Once that burns down now, I'm going to let it burn right to coals. And then I think I'm going to put on my steak. I'm going to lay a potato down in the bottom there now. And let that start cooking. See if I can find it without looking. What? I forgot my butter. I'm going to put 2 of these in. I had a little bit of butter in a container and I forgot it. All about comfort. Drying out my stuff. Didn't have to, it wasn't that wet. It's more comfortable when it's dried out. Wasn't doing much of anything at the moment anyway. So I had to turn my vamps inside out because the insulation lining, it's like a silver, almost like a tin foil. Emergency blankets, best way to describe it, is on the outside of my vamps, and what was happening, they were holding all the water in, so now I got them inside out like this. Now they're drying out super fast, so I'll be able to put my boots on in probably about 5 to 10 minutes or so, and then I can get back to whatever. I'm in no rush. So what I'm doing here to cook is I'm letting my fire burn down to coals. I don't really want the flames cooking my food. I want the heat of the embers. That's what's going to cook, and that's what's going to cook well, and it'll cook with a lot of heat. So basically I'm just letting it burn down, the wood I had on there. I've had the grill in, so the grill is in a good spot right now where once these few little flames die off, I'll be able to put my steak right across the top of the grill. I'll show you. See? Once those flames up on the top there really die out, it'll just be hot embers like a barbecue. Like barbecue briquettes. and that's what I'm going to cook with. Well, I may filter my some of my water into my bottle, fill my bottle right up, and then empty that out, so that it's not just standing water, because standing water will breed the flies. And I'll have a full bottle there. Actually, I'll use that to put my fire out before I go. But I'll have a full bottle of water and all filtered and ready to go. So I won't really have to bring water with me the next time. I will anyway in my canteen, just because I got it to use, so I'm going to use it. And here lately it's been enough, but if I come back here the next time and I run out of water, I have a full bottle there. Or if I'm moving off further and I get a better spot picked out on my way along one day, I can just take my full bottle and go on and leave my rain collector here. Or I may even take the rain collector with me, put it in one of the further out ones. I have a plan for a really far away sort of an outpost type thing. I'll call it an outpost. Yes. And I'm going to build some actual walls. When I go to do this, I'm definitely going to be going for an overnight trip. I'll take my tarp and my hammock and sleep in. Or maybe my little one-man tent when I get it. But I'm going to be building some walls. Maybe like 3-sided with my fire and the bench. Might make it big enough so I can string my hammock in. Fire just outside with a nice reflector, and build a wood shed like I have and stock it. So anytime I leave to go down, I can just go there and spend a night or two. Oh yeah, they dried out way faster that way. This is the material I was talking about. Look, it was stopping the vent from drying out. Take time. Just look at that. That fire is perfect now to cook on. If I do say so myself, and I do because I'm the only one here. Nice fresh strip loin. Bought this last night. Oh no! Where did that go? This last night at the local supermarket. Bought a lot of stuff at that local supermarket. I used to work at that local supermarket. Look at this. Oh. Oh, come here. Come here. Ooh, hot. Hot thing, that won't be long cooking there. Oh, buddy. I just found toffee. Candy. Oh, yeah. And steak's done. Something out there. Potatoes. I'm gonna call in done too. Get a cup of water. That's my canteen water. Still got a big bottle there, I'm not worried. Once too, I could even refill my canteen out of the rain collector. These are only small potatoes, and they're, oh yeah, they're done. They are done. Steak could have been cooked a little bit less. That's just because I was doing stuff. Garbage. Now, here we go. Water filter. So look how crystal clear the rainwater is. Like I said, I'm just running it through the filter. I got a mouthful of toffee. Yeah. This came right out of my water collector. If you had to, even without fire, you could drink this. Only reason I'm filtering it is because there was a couple of little bugs in there. A. B. Just in case a little bird was using it for his bird bat. Which I don't think so. But you never know. full 4-liter of water. Crystal clear and ready to be drink. Oh, sun is getting really hot now. Boy, oh boy. Just look. Far cry from when it was this morning when I come up. I'm not gonna let that fire go out now. It's enough of that. It's getting too hot. Like I said, it's different this morning. I need it to dry out. Now I'm getting wet from sweat just sitting here. So I gotta get away from the fire for a little bit. I'm gonna put my pot in that away, and just a few little things that's around. This pot, by the way, this was a great. I love this thing. This was a great, very great purchase. I bought it on Amazon, of course. Let's see. Let's see what I can see about it. It's camping equipment, outdoor camping pots and pans, 2-piece cookware. It says currently unavailable. It weighs 0.28 kilograms. Pot size 125 by 105 millimeters. It's aluminum alloy. And I tell you, I absolutely love it. I've had it right in the fire. I've cooked in it. I've just boiled water in it. I've just made, like today, a cup of tea. I've cooked Mr. Noodles in here. It's starting to get its well-used look. A bit tacky. That's okay. I don't mind that. That comes with its own bag. You could store stuff in here. You could put, like, I suppose you could put a roll of tissue paper or anything in there if you wanted to. I don't. Not saying I won't. But at the moment I don't. The little handles folds in for storage. I did burn the little grip a little bit. That's my own fault. Put it too far into the flames. I did. Like I said, my own fault. They're obviously not fireproof, but the handles are stainless steel. They're riveted on really well. It's been holding up for me. If it ever wears out, I will definitely be buying another one. I may eventually buy another one anyway, just to have it. Now then, oh look, I forgot my big piece of string right across there. See that? Get that now. I am just going to fiddle around for a bit. I'm keeping my vest on. It's pretty breathable. I got my bug spray in here. Got my sunscreen in here. I might have put a bit of sunscreen on my arms and back of my neck. Now in a minute actually. That sun is super strong right now. My backpack is all packed up except for my camera stuff obviously. And I am just going to piddle around for a little bit and pick at some stuff. I got my table made. Might put some support legs on the table. Across that way and that way. Just to give it a bit more stability. Yep, flies are getting out now. I put on fly repellent, but I'm sweating, so it's running off me. The fire out, so it's there's no more smoke. Mosquitoes got to be my least favorite thing in the world. I could pretty much put up with anything else. I don't like mosquitoes. I decided I'm going to go on a little bit further. Just have a little look around. It's only early, only 1:30. I still got some time. Let's see. Here's where I'm headed. It's really warm though. Little group of trees over there. That ain't big enough for nothing. A little one back there that seems mostly short though. But there's a lot more of them. That way has potential. Let us see. We're gonna get to the top of these hills. Then we'll have a look around. There's lots of little flowers like that around. These are very scattered out. I've seen 2 or 3 of them now. But it's a nice looking little flower. Right now I'm headed towards a spot I was looking at on the map just to check out. Maybe my next new destination. I had a choice. I could have went west. I could have went east. I decided on going east just to see. It's towards the sea. It's supposed to be a valley just up over this rise, and that's where I'm headed. Look at my fly frames. They don't bite, thank God. Kind of big if he did bite. Very warm for this today though, very warm. But it's nice and the same thing. I really got to get a new pair of boots because these ones are slowing me down big time. Yep. I have another one.